Hey guys, what is up? Fake Noon Records here, back again with another video. Today we're going to be talking about Cradle of Filth and their EP from Cradle and Enslave. Of course, getting off that kind of album grind we've been on from live album to EP. Kind of a definitely 180 from the Beatles, but definitely still an interesting piece of extreme metal in music overall. But yeah, this album, EP, I'm going to say album probably 30 times, was released in 1999. Overall, it's got like kind of two different track lists, a different one in America and a different one in the UK and Europe. Of course, this version featuring From the Cradle to the Slave, of Dark Blood and Fucking, Death Comes Ripping, which is a Misfits cover, Sleepless, which is an Anathema cover, Funeral Carpathia, the remix, the Be Quick or Dead, or Be Quick or Be Dead version, and then Dawn of Eternity, a Massacre cover. So you start out with Cradle of the Grave, or Cradle to Enslave. Jesus, I'm going to say that probably too. Um, I'm not a big fan of the title track. I'm going to be honest. I think it's okay. I think it's an okay overall Cradle of Filth song. I prefer others a lot more. Of Dark Blood and Fucking, I actually really like that song. That song's pretty sick. Overall, kind of a little bit different. I really like the chorusy thing with the like almost softer backing vocals in there. And then Death Comes Ripping is pretty cool. The bass is really cool on that. The way they kind of upped it from the original Misfits song, it's pretty good. A pretty good cover. If you like the more punky style, you probably won't be your thing, but I do like this version a little bit too. Sleepless, the Anathema cover, I actually like this version better than the Anathema version. I think this is a little bit cooler. I really like the synths in the song, and I think it really works well in that Cradle of Filth style. Then you go to Funeral in Carpathia. Don't really care for it, to be honest. And then, of course, Dawn of Eternity to finish out this album, the Massacre cover. It's okay. It's kind of weird hearing him do that classic death metal style, which you don't see a lot from Cradle of Filth. Sorry, I need me my water still. Um, but yeah, overall, it's definitely an interesting little EP. Kind of in a weird time. Of course, this is the follow up to Cruelty and the Beast and right before Midian. Kind of the last album I'm like really into by Cradle of Filth. I really like Midian. But it is a definitely interesting one because there's a couple members who left for this, and then they got some new guys in. Kind of the standard for Cradle of Filth, if you want to say that. But yeah, overall, not a bad album. Sorry, I'm getting a little not sick. I would say I'm just a little weird right now, so a little mucusy and weird. Also, don't mind the billion comic books behind me. So rating this album is gonna be kind of weird. I think it is good. I think some of the bad stuff I don't like as much kind of weighs it down. I do think, honestly, I like more on the AFI album, so I think this EP is gonna go in C tier. Like I said, I still really like some of the stuff on here. I think it's really cool and unique, but it's a lot of covers and a remix, which I really don't like that remix. I'm gonna be honest, the Funeral Carpathia remix. I think it sounds definitely like a downgrade from the original, which makes sense because the original is a really good song. Sorry, I'm like in a weird spot where my like nose keeps clogging up, or my like throat. But yeah, overall, kind of weird. I'm really scrolling on here. I'm sorry. But yeah, this isn't a super long review. I'm just feeling a little under the weather, I guess. So sorry, this is a shorter one. But if you guys enjoy, drop a like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell for more, and hopefully next episode will be a little longer. Peace.